What if your money could earn money, and then that money earns more too? That's compound interest, the quiet force behind long-term wealth. Banks, investment accounts, and retirement funds all use this same idea. Simple interest only pays you on your original deposit every single year. Picture a straight line on a graph, steady, predictable growth. Compound interest pays you on your deposit plus every dollar you already earned. So your growth curve bends upward like a snowball rolling downhill. Year 1, you earn interest on $10,000. Year 2, you earn interest on $10,000 plus year 1's gains. Year 3, you earn on an even bigger pile, and the pile keeps accelerating. The formula looks scary, but the idea is just interest on interest. At 7% compounded yearly, $10,000 becomes about $19,000 in 10 years. You didn't add a single extra dollar. Time did the heavy lifting. That's why Einstein reportedly called compound interest the eighth wonder of the world. Small rate differences matter huge over decades. 6% versus 8% diverges wildly. Compounding frequency matters too, yearly, monthly, or daily. More frequent compounding adds a little extra, like a faster snowball. But time is still the biggest ingredient. Start early, even with small amounts. Start saving at 25 versus 35, and retirement outcomes can double. Waiting 10 years can cost you hundreds of thousands in lost growth. This is why financial advisors nag about starting in your 20s. You don't need to be rich to benefit. Consistency beats lump sums. Even $50 a month compounds if you stick with it. Debt works the same way, but against you. Credit card interest compounds on unpaid balances. The snowball rolls the wrong direction. Paying off high-interest debt is often smarter than investing spare cash. For investing, index funds and retirement accounts harness compound growth passively. The stock market isn't a straight line, but decades of compounding historically rewarded patience. Inflation eats purchasing power, so your rate needs to beat inflation long-term. Compound interest won't make you rich overnight, but over decades, it's relentless. Rule of 72. Divide 72 by your rate to estimate doubling time. At 7%, your money roughly doubles every 10 years. 2 doubles in 20 years, 3 in 30. That's the math quietly working. The enemy is pulling money out early or chasing risky shortcuts. Automate deposits so you don't rely on willpower every month. Let returns reinvest instead of spending them. That's compounding in action. Parents can open accounts for kids early, decades of growth ahead of them. Recap: simple interest is flat. Compound interest accelerates. Snowball metaphor: small start, time, reinvested gains. Plant something today. Let the snowball roll. Time is the real ingredient, and the clock is always running.